Hello, in this video I am going to go into more depth for the app bar. So if we go to our application, this little top part here is the app bar. So this is part of the scaffold class, and the app bar, so far we just have a text item, which is this right here, and we have the background color, which is set based on this theme, but the color itself can be overridden. So if we go into here, there's other properties that we can add. So if we just do control space, you can see all of them. So you can change the brightness, the opacity, you can change the leading. I want you to have a go at doing that, and I will provide a link so you can get information about all of this extra stuff. But what we can also do, which is really cool, is add actions, which is basically buttons. You can do that by just putting, was already on the right one, clearly. Actions, colon, angle brackets, widget, colon, square angle brackets, it's a square brackets. And then in here, you basically put your widgets. You can put whatever widget you want. But what I'm going to do, because you could put, a text item, so you could have images in the app, but there's built-in icons. So you can do icon, button, and in here, we need an icon. So we just do icon, and we can use the icon constructor, go to icons dot, and here are all of the different icons that you can leverage. There are a lot of icons built in. It's one of the things I love about Flutter and also Android Studio. One, Android Studio, you'll show the preview so you can actually see what they look like instead of constantly having to switch them out. So you can get a rough idea. And two, there's like so many built in. So if I go, let's have a look. I want to do something regarding add-in. Let's do this one. So actually no, I want to do something else. Let's do a call one. Cool. Again, we're not adding any call functionality, but you'll see, and I'll explain why I've chosen this one. Then you can add a tooltip, and for the tooltip, I'm going to say call contact. And you can see all the other properties as well regarding alignment, the disabled color, the highlighted color, the regular color. The one we want to do is on pressed, and this will basically call a particular method. So actually I added this before, don't need that. But we can say call contact. It's red because there's no method called contact, but here we can say void call contact, and in here we can just put a print, and we can say calling contact. So if I save that, and as you can see, we have a call button. So imagine if this was the page for our contacts, we could have buttons here that are just generic to each contact, and if I click it, as you can see, it says calling contact. If I click it again, it says calling contact. Obviously, the functionality that you want to implement is totally up to you. And yes, you've probably already been wondering, can you add multiple icons? Yes, you can. So the process is exactly the same. At the end of the day, this is a widget array. So you can add as many widgets as you want. So you could add, text item, but I'm just going to stick with icons because they look really nice. And so for this one, I'm going to put, instead of call, I'll say add. So like if we want to add some more information for the contact, I'm going to say add information to contact. Let's capitalize this C as well. So I'm going to say add info to contact. Save some time. I'll copy this. I'll go here and I'll put void. And I'm simply going to do a print saying add info or add in info to contact. So if I save that, let's see what we get. So we get both of the buttons. So the first icon added will be to the leftmost area, and the next icon added will be to the right, and so forth. If I click the add button, it calls the add in info to contact. So the on press is like calling any other method, so you can pass in parameters if you want to as well. So that's really it for the app bar. Like I said, there are other properties that you can use. You can use, like background. You can modify the color, the opacity, the leading, the actual, the text theme, a whole heap of stuff. And as an extra task, I recommend that you tweak all of this. If you have any questions, feel free to pop me a message. And as usual, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.